Hello, I'm Michael Kohn from Slider Studio. Come in. Slider Studio is an architectural practice and a software developer. We combine those skills of architecture, computation and web to develop democratic design tools. I'll show you some of these. Sitecapacity.com offers rapid appraisal of urban design and housing layouts for regeneration projects. Our first tool is our site capacity software, which you can read about at sitecapacity.com. This is a tool for developers, for local authorities, for regeneration agencies to test multiple options on their land before they're actually engaging full design teams. It's a rapid process with development economics data and planning data attached. And that's really good for scenario making and for seeing which is the best way forward before we really engage with an expensive project process. Our second tool is more for the public. It's called You Can Plan, and it's technology for consultation engagement using 3D virtual environments. You see here on the screen, this is our project for Birmingham City Council in Lozells, and you're looking at a bus tour going around the development, showing the local residents where the development sites will be. If we stop the tour and then go to the map, we can see almost 20 different types of developments that the City Council are proposing. Let's look at one of them. Here we're looking at site 17, and there's the existing site. When we click on the option 1, we see 9 houses proposed, option 2, 6 houses. Online, the residents can actually then fill in a survey and give the council feedback about whether they're happy with this type of development. Moving on, we come to enabled self-procurement. This is a project we've been working on with KnowledgeDoc, which is a methodology for organising self-build at volume scale. And we've been using our technology, sitecapacity.com and You Can Plan, to simulate what it will be like when large public sector land is split up into individual plots and made available to local residents to develop for themselves. We think this is quite a useful way to develop new housing and has social benefits but also economic benefits in this credit crunch. As you see, we've engaged with KnowledgeDoc on a range of projects and actually commercialised those projects into technology and services. We've also engaged through specific projects like Shell Step. The gentlemen sitting behind me have both come from the Shell Step projects. But we're now working with KnowledgeDoc collaboratively on our latest software, which is called Sticky World. I can't show you that because it's going to be launched next year, but KnowledgeDoc are running an alpha testing program for us, employing students from the Architecture and Visual Arts School to test our software and give us feedback. So I think we've evolved a relationship since 2006 when we moved in to a 2-person office here, built up to 4-person, 6-person, and now we're working in one of the larger units in KnowledgeDoc with between 8 and 9 people in the office. So it's been really good for us, good for Slider Studio, and the impact is at every level. By engaging proactively with the university, with its student community, with the business support that KnowledgeDoc has provided us, we're able to basically jump from stepping stone to stepping stone as we develop our ideas, our businesses and our markets. And I think there's something very unique about Slider Studio in that when we started, we had ideas about mixing architecture with computation, but we hadn't really developed the whole business proposition. So it wasn't easy for us to go out to market and say, hey, we're here, this is what we do. By coming and working within the environment of KnowledgeDoc, we got access to a whole load of business programs which were absolutely vital in helping us evolve our business idea as we generated organic growth, organic revenues, but then also helping us to access outside programs which are geared towards the business at our stage, going from startup moving forward into early revenues. So it's just that I would say it's the right place to be for businesses that are looking for that development framework to basically grow with advice from a whole range of parties. I think the unique thing about Slider Studio was the fact that we were interested in architecture and interested in computation, and our first point of call was Rob Moss, the head of Knowledge Doc, say, this is what we're interested in, we think we've got a business, what should we do? And I think I'd recommend to other businesses who are in that position that need a little bit of help to actually form the business plan, the idea, and maybe aren't ready to go to the market with the big, here we're ready, we're finished, but need to have that development framework around them so that they can get the support they need and the advice they need to put all the jigsaw puzzle pieces into place. And Knowledge Docs helped us do that. Not that they have all the pieces, but they are very good at actually telling you where else you need to go. For instance, we got an SME Innovation Award, which was run by Angle, who were in Knowledge Doc, and then we were able to employ the university School of Computing at the time to help us build that software. So it's kind of we're building on a relationship. I would say any other company that's interested in this sort of stepping stone approach, Knowledge Doc is a good place to come, where there's plenty of help to get if you are prepared to work hard and go and look for it. And Knowledge Doc will help you do that as well.